How's it going, lads? I'm Nucleus and welcome back for more of the latest VR news. In this video I'm going to list the top 5 games currently on the Oculus Rift store. If you enjoy these sorts of videos, please do consider subscribing. It's just one click and it means a lot to me. And now on with the video. The Rift S contains a great library of brilliant games, but with such a variety, which ones are right for you? The games on this list are just my opinion, so if you don't agree, please leave a comment. Also in this I exclude Beat Saber, as we already know it's good and there's no point putting it on another list. So first on the list is Gone. Gone is the game that makes you look and feel like a psychopath, but it's fun? Feels wrong to say that. Gone is the most brutal game I've ever experienced. I've never felt better ripping limbs off strange men with next to no hand-eye coordination. This game is like a VR stress ball, but with more blood and more gore. For me, this game will most probably turn you into a psychopath, but in the brief moment in which you are fully immersed, it is a brilliant experience. I would recommend this game to people who are sure they have a stable mental health. A great game for some, but also horribly gruesome and will leave some people horribly scarred. The next game we have is less brutal than Gone, and this game is Stormlands. Stormlands is a stunning game and really makes VR worth it. Insomniac's Oculus Rift game, you run around islands, glide around the skyline, and scale up buildings in no time. These meticulously refined locomotion elements make Stormlands VR slickest shooter yet. Add in some smart immersive design, a world that changes weekly to provide new content, and 2-player co-op support, and you get the whole package. Stormland occasionally frustrates with AI challenges and fiddly controls, but it's genuine proof that VR shooters can stand toe-to-toe with the console kings. The next game we have is Bondworks. Bondworks is a physics-based combat sandbox and is up there with my favourite games in virtual reality. Every object from broom, stick to bin lids can be picked up and wielded like a weapon. Every item has a physical presence in the world, meaning you can hook around crowbars to edges and climb up them or nudge doors open with the end of a gun. They all have weight too, which is an incredible experience, meaning some things are harder to pick up than others. It's amazing. The result is a stunning showcase of things to come. Bondworks truly changes the game, not just for VR combat, but also world design, with fantastic puzzles that require player invention to be solved. The sandbox mode is incredibly fun too, in which you can choose what to do with many weapons and test things, and it's a great game. Next up is Superhot VR. Superhot is a well-known classic and really never gets old. Superhot VR was my first ever VR experience, and it really made a great first impression. Superhot VR is a real classic and a must-have for anyone who plays VR. This game, you navigate your way through levels, blasting the enemies into shards with guns, knives, and basically anything else. This game is trippy due to the way that you play the game. In Superhot, when you move, time moves. This is hard to get your head around, but it really gives you a brilliant experience when you do. I love this game and it is really one of the best. Finally, we have Onward. Onward is seemingly an overnight success and some of the most solid, realistic shooting mechanics in VR. You wouldn't have considered Onward to have been developed by just one person who hadn't ever made a game before. But this really is how excellent multiplayer military simulation game came to existence, paving the way for a new breed of VR games, the kind that people have wanted for ages. What's so impressive about Onward is its distinct identity. As Pavlov impressively apes Counter-Strike, with its tightly designed maps, Onward is much more grounded in realism, with its pacing reflecting that. This is a game that demands tight teamwork and measured movements if you're to survive on the battlefield. Currently it's in early access, but Onward has easily proven itself to be one of the Rift's best games. Thank you all so much for watching. If you think a game should have been on the list, do leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, boys, and I'll see you soon for more of the latest VR news. Thanks, lads.